What's up, everybody? My name is Patrick Anochi. I'm 40 years old, Uber driver, no certs, and trying to get into tech. Now, the question is, what part of tech am I trying to get into? Hey, tech is a versatile field. We have numerous fields from tech sales, data analytics, cybersecurity. We have numerous tech roles. We have cybersecurity analyst, we have product manager, project engineer, we have data scientist, we have prompt engineer. We have numerous roles in the area of tech. So with this, how does one choose a role in tech? That's the difficulty. So how do I start? How did I get started? So self-reflection. And the question is self-reflection on what skills do you have that can attribute and also go into tech. So where do I start? There are numerous ways to start. So again, start with what you know inwards and start going and looking for help. Either do you know someone in tech? Can you look and seek advice from that individual? Or can you pay to get advice on all that in order to break into tech? What I did was I had two routes. I paid an individual to actually assess what I needed to know and how I can break into this tech industry. So, and I also went into also asking people who I know who are in tech to also aid in trying to understand how to break into tech. So, what did I discover when I basically went into these roles? The first thing I did was the first thing I was told in both individuals was to list down skills and again what I basically enjoy to do on a day-to-day basis. And that was easy. I love playing video games and watching Marvel movies and animation. Yeah, I love. Hey, who doesn't love playing a good Xbox game or a good PS5 game? Or sitting down binge watching the Spider-Man the Spider-Verse, or binge watching the whole Marvel Captain America Avengers. Who doesn't love that? But is that a skill that I can basically monetize or utilize in the tech industry? I don't know. Maybe somebody can. Maybe somebody's already doing that. But right now, I'm not. So I still had to go down and then sit down and look inwardly and look at what skills I love. One of the skills I love is communication. I love communicating. I love talking. I love addressing people. I love finding out things. Also, I love analytics. I love math. I love figuring out things with numbers, and I love numbers a lot. Again, with all this, the more I basically wrote down my skills and my wants, it narrowed down my list to certain fields, and it narrowed down mostly into the data field, into the analytics field, from the areas of data engineer, data scientist, machine learning engineer, and data analyst. Now the question is, what are the requirements and all that in order to get these kind of roles? And these roles pay a lot of money. So now that I have narrowed down what I want to do and what I need to do, the next question is, how do I get there? Now, again, a timeline was driven. Now I have to draw a timeline. When do you think is an ideal time to not only pick a path, an ideal time to drill that down to know what I need to do, how to get a job, application, all that, and even certs that might accompany me trying to do what I need to do. So my first task was to understand what I wanted to do in depth. So I figured out I wanted to be in the data role. So what type of data role? Entry-level data analyst. So what do I need to understand and where do I need to go from there? And how long do I need to learn all that? That's where the timeline came in. What is my timeline to learn that skill? to become either an entry-level data analyst, entry-level data scientist, entry-level machine learning engineer, what is my timeline? So I had to establish a timeline. So am I going to give myself 6, 7, 8 months to go from a novice to someone who actually it's an entry level, understand entry level data analytics, entry level machine learning, entry level data scientist, entry level data engineer? What do I need to understand in order to actually get into these roles or any of these roles? And what is my goal? So now that I've figured out that the data role is my role, now the question is, these are my options: machine learning engineer, data scientist, data analyst, data engineer, and I was looking at data visualization profession. Now the question is, what do I need to do to understand it? And once I choose the path, the goal now is to spend 6, 7, 8 months narrowing down that path and figuring out where I want to be, where I want to go, and also at the same time apply and know where to go from there. But the goal is from now till probably mid-June or July of next year, my goal is to either have a job lined up or have something doing by then. But the goal, now that I know what path I want to, based on my skills and all that, the next part is drilling down and understanding what I need to do there. So what this tells me is, this video is saying this: I'm in the data role. I've chosen a path. The path is in the data role. Specifically, what data role? I believe it's a data analyst or machine learning engineer. My question now is to drill out what requirements do I need to make either a data analyst or a machine learning engineer, and how do I go from there? That will be the next video. But right now, this video just shows I have picked a path and I've chosen a timeline. Walking with a timeline and walking with that path will make it easier to actually achieve a goal at 6 figures at 40 driving an Uber. This is the first part of it. I'll see you in the next video coming up soon again. Please continue following my journey as I go from 40 in tech, no certs, and trying to make that 6 figure. I'll see you in the next video. Take it easy. Peace.